Welcome back, Lisa Rinna. I've missed you so much since your family packed their bags, loaded them in your mouth, and skipped town.
And does it match the blood you found inside Mr. Simpson's Bronco?
Yes, it's all from the same individual.
Then you mean all this time we could have been friends?
Judges your score.
Tell us what you don't like about yourself.
I'd like to go to Dreamland.
I'll take you there.
Who are you?
I'm Constance Langdon, and this is my fucking house.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Ryan Murphy Project, a podcast where we take a look at the life and career of one of TV's most prolific showrunners. I'm Eric.
And I am Andrew.
Andrew, we're here to deliver another bonus episode.
Yeah, I know. And I personally love anything that starts with bonus. So
sure. Yeah.
it's exciting. That's exciting to me.
Yeah. Last week we obviously did our tribute to the amazing Naya Rivera. We discussed the pilots that we broke down. And before we jump into, we meant to do this part on that bonus episode, to be frank with everybody.
Oh, yeah.
But we totally forgot. So this is a second bonus epised. So you're welcome, America and other countries. I'm stealing Andrew's catchphrase.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. That's fine. That's fine because we're all inclusive.
Yes.
To anybody who listens to this. We're gonna have a whole episode. We're gonna have a whole episode in Spanish, bitch.
Andrew, so what are we doing for this bonus episode?
All right, so we are doing a BuzzFeed article made by the one and only Mr. Eric Wilson.
Yes.
It's called "Which Ryan Murphy Show Are You?" And I just have to say, I was like, the fact that you can make a BuzzFeed article and have 220 points off of it, super cool. It is. Why? I'm always like, wow, that's so cool.
Points, bitch. So I made this quiz because, to be upfront, we did try this a few times already, but we couldn't find a quiz that actually had all of his shows as options or for possible answers. So I took it upon myself to make one that gave us 10 questions that put us into which Ryan Murphy show we are, with all 12 of his shows as a possibility. I'm looking at
the first question right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, how would you? And the first question is, how would you describe yourself? And I was like, I feel flirty lately, but I also feel easily annoyed, which are one of the options. So I'm just like, I don't even know which one I'm going to choose. Confrontational too.
Well, let's dive in. Yeah. So I think there's 10 questions, right?
Okay. Yep.
And that first one, like you said, how would you describe yourself? So the options are ambitious, funny, flirty, easily annoyed, confrontational, or easygoing.
Let me take it out of like the context of right now this week during the full moon.
Yes.
I would say.
Should we predict what shows we think we're going to get before we take the quiz?
Ooh, yeah. What show do you think you're going to get? Ugh, imagine if you got The Politician. You'd be like, I don't identify with this.
I don't know. That's like a strong possibility, but I think I'll probably get either Feud or Glee.
Okay. I hope I could see that. I hope to get like an American Horror Story or something really random.
I mean, it's different. It's difficult for me because I know what I think. I made this like 2 months ago, but I don't remember what answers go with what. So hopefully there's no bias there.
All right. Why is it so hard to describe myself? Okay. I'm gonna say funny because I am a comedian.
I was gonna say funny or ambitious. I guess I should say ambitious then.
Okay, yeah, and you are. But you're also funny, though. But are you more ambitious?
I don't know.
Anyways, the next one is choose a Ryan Murphy show. So we have all of the shows. We have all the way from Nip Tuck. Did you put Popular on here? I don't think Popular's on here.
Popular and the New Normal are not on there.
Don't tell anybody.
I intentionally left those off.
Okay. Fair.
So yeah, so I intentionally left off the New Normal and Popular because I figured no one would really pick those. No shade to those, but who cares, you know?
But somebody might, but also just no shade. It's okay.
I'm going to choose Glee.
Okay, I'm going to choose American Horror Story because that's my favorite one.
Okay.
Choose a go-to Ryan Murphy actor. And then the choices that you put here are Jessica Lange, Sarah Paulson, Emma Roberts, Darren Criss, good picture of him, by the way, Leslie Grossman, and then Evan Peters.
I'm choosing Queen Jessica, obviously.
I'm choosing Emma Roberts. Also, I have a controversial opinion about Jessica Lange.
Okay.
Okay, so as just like a pure American Horror Story watcher, you know, I haven't seen her since the 4th season. But then seeing her kind of pop up in like Feud and then in Hollywood, kind of playing a similar character there to like some of her American Horror Story people, it makes her like something like kind of diluted to me.
Because she's always playing the same kind of character?
No, because I don't miss her as much, because then if you know, like I miss her in American Horror Story. I don't really miss her outside of
so seeing her in The Politician and in Feud, it makes you, well, I mean, that just I don't know how, it just means you don't like her. I don't know.
No, oh my god, no, maybe because Feud is really good, but I don't know, maybe because the Politician character was like an amalgamation of so much of her.
Yeah, but she was that, in her defense, that wasn't supposed to be her.
Yeah,
that was supposed to be Barbara Streisand.
I agree, and she got out of there.
Yeah, she's like, I'll do one season, but that's it.
She's like, seriously, I'll barely do this season.
Yeah, so I choose Jessica. You choose Emma? Question 3.
Oh, wait. How did you know? I told you I chose Emma.
Choose a decade: 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, or the 2010s.
I'm gonna say 2010s because I'm very much a millennial, and I think like living in other decades would just be like really sad.
Well, I guess I have to pick 2010s.
No, you don't.
Like,
no, pick whatever your heart says.
Set me up.
No, because I always think like, I don't know, then I wouldn't be. I did set you up. Whatever, choose whatever you want.
I would like to choose all of them, to be honest. I think I'm going to settle on... Oh, man, this is tougher than I thought. Choose a decade. I didn't even specify, like, what? To live in, to travel to, like, to what?
Just choose it.
I'm going to say to travel to, I would choose the 60s.
Oh, to travel to? I'm not going to go back 10 years. My God.
Okay, well, I would choose the 60s either way.
Only to re-see Obama. No. Well, in that case, I'll switch over to the 70s to travel to.
Travel to, okay.
Okay, so then we got choose a movie: The Sound of Music, Zodiac, The Breakfast Club, Call Me by Your Name, Fight Club, and Sunset Boulevard.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Have you seen all these movies?
Array of choices. I've seen 1, 2, 3. Half of them I've seen.
Okay. I've seen all of them except The Sound of Music.
Oh, that sounds... I mean, I have used that gif of her twirling in the fields before.
Sure.
So...
I don't use gifs unless I've seen the actual original work.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. That's not true. That is not true. Out of all these choices, I probably like Fight Club more. So I'm going to choose Fight Club.
I am not going to choose The Sound of Music. I'm not going to choose Fight Club. I'm not going to choose Sunset Boulevard. I'm going to choose Zodiac.
Oh, wow. I totally thought you were going to do Call Me By Your Name, because that's so you.
So me. I mean, we talk about it in the Pose episode, that Call Me By Your Name Easter eggs.
I feel like every time that I listen to this podcast, you're talking about Call Me By Your Name. And I'm just like, do I have to fucking watch this movie? Get out of here. Why don't you like I Love Simon or whatever that movie is
I do
called?
love Simon.
You like that movie?
Yeah. I just started Love Victor. I watched the first episode.
That's why I want to watch it. No, really? Ooh.
You liked it?
I didn't watch it. I haven't watched any of those, but that's why I want to watch I Love Simon.
It's kind of cheesy. I might give it another episode though.
The main guy's really cute to me.
Did you read the book?
I didn't even know that it was a book. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's called Simon vs. the Homo Sapien Agenda.
Oh, okay. That makes me like it more.
It's like a young adult novel. It's pretty good. You should read it.
All right.
I can send it to you. I have it. I'm not gonna read it again.
I would read it, and then I'll watch all 3 of the things. I'll consume all 3 medias.
Yep.
That's right. Okay, so no Call Me By Your Name. Okay, so how would your friends describe you? Oh, okay. Determined, angry, hilarious, adventurous, lazy, or spoiled? We should answer this for each other.
Sure, yeah.
I'm falling in between determined and hilarious for you.
Oh, bitch, thank you. I made this question just so you can compliment me.
I know that. I knew that 10 questions ago.
This is what it's all building up to.
Well,
I'm leaning between spoiled for you.
Spoiled?
Bitch.
The fuck?
Spoiled bitch. I'll say for you, I would say you have to enter hilarious.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was leaning towards. Oh, I choose determined by accident. Sorry.
You can go back.
I clicked hilarious again.
So what am I?
Oh, I would say determined for you. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next is choose a pop culture moment. Now for these, I thought about like different ones that I think changed pop culture for better or worse, but you know had a moment in pop culture. So
why don't you go over the list?
Okay. So Britney and Madonna kissing at the VMAs. We had the whole Justin thing. Christina was mad. It was a whole moment, right?
It was a moment.
No one expect all three of these, queens of pop to perform together. It was a whole thing. And then I have Adele adoring Beyonce in her Grammy speech. Now this is actually pretty recent news because did you see the picture Adele posted in the what are they, the Bantu buns?
What was she doing?
And the Jamaican. Oh my God! So here's the thing. So she's been like feeling herself. Okay. Let's take a moment to talk about Adele.
All right, let's just talk about her. Okay.
She was taking a moment to feel herself because she's been looking good. Good for her.
Sure.
All the applause her way. But the last post she did was her like crouching down in front of Beyonce performing on her TV.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She was watching a concert or something. And in that moment, I was like, she is like one post away. And I said this to myself, and I wish I would have posted it. But I was like, she is one post away from cultural appropriation.
Okay.
I was like, I can tell. I was like, I can feel it in this photo.
Oh,
she is one post away from fucking coming back with cornrows in her hair. Next post is her with the fucking Bantu buns in her head.
And then the Jamaican flag bikini top.
Yeah. Oh my God. So like,
But not even, and then she had like the feathers in the back, like she was in some sort of like parade or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, what's going on here?
It was a wild post. The meme games that are attached to it are so amazing.
The remixes to her songs with like
Jamaican
Caribbean music
drum.
in the background. Oh my God. It's like, okay. I'm like, oh, I could get down to this song. But either way, I'm like, well, what is that?
But this moment is just when Adele got her Grammy. She beat Lemonade for Album of the Year. And Adele basically spent the whole speech saying that Beyonce should have won, which was a great, sweet moment.
Yeah, I love that moment.
Next moment was Titanic. It's Success, the movie, and of course Celine's My Heart Will Go On. That's one moment wrapped up into one. Yeah. It was a very gay moment for me.
Why, because you loved Leonardo DiCaprio and...
No, I'd actually have no strong feelings at all for Leo. It was just the idea of the movie and the romanticism of it all, and then of course the song. The song was actually, this was the first, when this came out in 97, it was a time when printers weren't easily accessible because not everyone had a computer then.
Sure, yeah.
So I remember going out of my way at school to print out the lyrics to My Heart Will Go On so I could memorize them.
So you could memorize it?
That's how gay I was at 7.
That's so gay. That's so gay. But lovely at the same time.
Yeah. So that's the third moment. The fourth moment is Michael Jackson's death. Obviously, that was a big moment. And then the next one is the release of Black Panther.
Wow.
Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman.
I know. That for anyone watching this or listening to this in the future, that just was released this weekend. So
yeah, that happened like 2 days ago. What a crazy, incredible loss.
I know.
That was obviously the whole movie, and that whole movement was huge for pop culture.
It was so
in 2018.
great.
And the last option is SNL's debut in 1975. Obviously a big moment. SNL has had many a cultural moment, and its launch in 1975 is what started it all. So,
okay.
Which do you choose?
I'm going to have to say... Well, because of the two things. And originally I was like, all right, Adele with Beyonce. But then Adele just, has been funny lately. So I'm going to say the release of Black Panther. Because that was... I mean, that really shifted movies, too.
Yeah.
It made, $1.3 billion.
Yeah.
with an all black cast and a black director and black people behind the scenes, like that was great. So that like changed what Hollywood could be like. Oh wow, they could, other people can hold movies. So yeah, and obviously that's been on the top of my brain. So Black Panther, I'm gonna click that.
I'm gonna choose Titanic, and My Heart Will Go On, because that's still a huge moment for me. So
I love it. One time I printed out pictures at my mom's office of Marky Mark and his whitey tidies.
In his Calvin Klein ad.
And my mom found it. She's like, "What is this?" And I was like, "It printed out by mistake." Like, oh God.
You little.
All right. So
bitch.
next question is: choose a Ryan Murphy show, and you have Smash.
Choose a non-Ryan Murphy show.
A non-Ryan Murphy show. So we have Smash, Law and Order SVU, House of Cards, Inside the Actors Studio, Parks and Rec, and Dawson's Creek. Like if I wasn't, I would feel like I would like Inside the Actors Studio if like Twitter and YouTube weren't a thing. Like if I was needing to consume more like behind the scenes knowledge, I would feel like, but I never watched one episode.
Okay.
So the only TV show I really watched was Law and Order SVU out of this whole bunch. So I'm going to choose that.
I watch House of Cards, Parks and Rec. I watch a little bit of Dawson's Creek, and I watch some of the Inside the Actors Studio interviews. So I'm probably going to say... I'm going to say Parks and Rec.
Okay. So, yeah, I couldn't get into Parks and Rec. I don't know. Maybe because I watched the first season.
Yeah. Keep going.
All right. So choose... keep going in Park and Rec or right now?
Parks and Rec. And both.
Okay. All right. Choose a true crime moment. So you have here the O.J. Simpson trial, the assassination of Johnny Versace, Natalie Wood's death, the Zodiac killer, Jack the Ripper, Ted Bundy murders, H.H. Holmes murders, or Jimmy Hoffa murder. Ooh, a lot of murder.
A lot of murder.
Murder.
Murder in all of these, possibly.
I forget Natalie Woods.
She died in a boating accident, air quotes.
A boating accident? Did her husband actually kill her?
That's the myth. That's the rumor.
Do you think Tristan's podcast did this already?
Maybe. We have to look into it.
Let's see. I'm gonna choose Jack the Ripper because I like the fantasy behind that.
The fashion of the time.
yeah, and like the a sex worker. It's foggy outside.
Yeah,
she has lots
the
of
atmosphere of it all.
She has big old tits, and she has like a big poofy butt thing, and she's walking home alone, and then he pops out of nowhere. I like that.
Okay, I'm gonna choose the Zodiac killer. I love the whole mystery behind it.
Okay.
Similar to Jack the Ripper for those reasons. It has a lot of atmosphere to it as well. But I'm gonna go Zodiac.
Okay.
And this is the last question, Andrew.
Oh. So choose a Sarah Paulson character. So we have Agatha Rip from Nip Tuck. Oof. She looks horrible. Marisha Clark from...
Marsha.
I always say that. Why am I trying to rename her? You do this list.
Marsha Clark from American Crime Story, OJ. Geraldine Page from Feud. Billie Dean Howard from American Horror Story. Cordelia Fox from American Horror Story Season 3. Lana Winters from American Horror Story Season 2. I Will Always Die on My Lana Hill. So, Lana Winters for me.
Okay, so my partner has been watching American Horror Story. He finished Apocalypse Coven, and now he just watched Roanoke. And then so I didn't want to watch it because of this podcast, but I was around and I just saw Coven being played, and Cordelia has such an interesting arc. Yeah. And then to see her again in fucking Apocalypse too, where she's just like full power. And so I don't know. And then I was like, but I fucking love Lana Winters, and then we do see her sprinkled throughout too. Yeah. But like, I actually think it's a debate now for me. Like, which one is better?
I think there's merit to that debate for sure. Because Cordelia does have a great arc. I think a lot of people love Cordelia, but I will always stand Lana Winters, the most ambitious bitch in the American Horror Story canon.
Okay. You choose Lana. I'm going to choose Cordelia, and I'm sorry, Lana.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. How did this even pop up? I got the new normal. You didn't even put it on the board. Get out of here. And then underneath it says, you might be gay. What? What the fuck? How did that... I answered like all the gay things. I'm like, I'm funny. I like Emma Roberts. I want to go to the 70s. I'm hilarious. My friends describe me as funny. You know, like that's the gay. That's the algorithm gay I just created.
That's so funny. Oh my god. I got Feud.
Okay. Well, yeah. Oh,
Petty but glamorous, it says, which is what I wrote. So I don't know why I'm like pretending.
You're like, that's true.
That's so me. Oh man. So that's our quiz. Andrew's gay and I'm petty and glamorous. So I think that checks out really.
Yeah. I would say yes to all those. So
you could find this quiz by going on BuzzFeed. Also the link's in the bio. Links in actually every bio for every episode we put out.
Okay.
Just go to any episode in the bio.
Perfect.
The link for this quiz is, or you can search it on BuzzFeed. It's called Which Ryan Murphy Show Are You? And it's fun. And tweet us out your responses. Send us a little screen grab of what show you got. We're excited to see them. We'll share those. And that's our bonus episode.
There we go. Well, thanks for making this quiz. How fucking smart of you.
Oh, bitch.
This whole episode was just me trying to give you compliments.
Yeah, thank you.
So there you go. Accept it.
So it's a bonus episode just for me.
All right, everybody. You can follow this podcast on Instagram at The Ryan Murphy Project. You can follow me at Mr. Andrew Leon, and you can follow Eric at I Hate Eric Wilson.
We'll see you guys next week for our kickoff on a month-long run of Glee and American Horror Story episodes. Starting off with Glee, the second episode of Season 1.
All right, Eric. I will see you then.
Bye.